death be something everyone has to fear?
Can you teach me to draw something easy like a cute puppy? Sure, start with 2 circles for the eyes and leave a couple empty spots in there for the reflection. The nose should be kind of a rounded triangle with a highlight on top. Don't forget the little line on the bottom. Next, draw your eyebrows and these lines down the side of the face. Then curve these lines around to the side of the head, and don't forget the chin there. When doing the top of the head, leave a couple empty spots. That's where we're going to add the big fluffy ears. Now we're going to add the body. Make sure it's curved a little bit here on both sides. Now we're going to add the toes, the hind legs. Don't forget to add the feet and the tail. If you like this, share it with your other artist friends or somebody that might enjoy drawing this cute little puppy.
Alright, y'all, so today we're going to learn about the Zulu, a tribe located in South Africa. Now, before I begin, I'm going to point out how stylish our ancestors were and still are. Like, the hairstyles I've been seeing on our people back then and to this day brings me a little joy, just because it shows that even though we're so far gone from, where we were, we still express the qualities and traditions of our ancestors unconsciously. It's a real powerful and beautiful thing, So the reason why I chose to draw this Zulu man is to acknowledge and honor those who fought hard against the British Army in the Anglo-Zulu War. In 1879, the British Army made their move against the Zulu Kingdom in attempts to bring all of South Africa under British rule. Now, the Zulu Kingdom wasn't going for none of that, so over a span of 9 months, countless battles took place. The British didn't really think the Zulu army would put up much of a fight due to the Zulu having, a few outdated rifles and mostly spears that they used. So that was until the Battle of Zandawana, where the Zulu army managed to defeat the British Army's center column, forcing them to retreat. So big up to the Zulu. Let's give them hell every single time, man.
So about this,
randomly just realize how much power my hands hold. For example, too broke to hire someone to design your merch? Just draw it yourself. Don't have any friends to model it for you? Just draw the models.
so this creator describes some people's faces as gorilla looking, and people of color as being tan. And I think we should go back to the beginning of her first video where she talks about the power of the artist. I don't think most people who don't have a good visual critical thinking sense understand the power that visuals have in our society. Sure, she's teaching people to draw, but underlying it are people who will learn to draw, potentially work in industries where these images become pervasive. And so if they are people who perceive this to be a classic face, and who see people of color as being othered and do not understand how to depict them as well, we find ourselves in a situation where we are upholding norms that our society is ideally moving past. Now, some of her perceptions and even the ways she is drawing and sectioning people's faces and hitting the angles comes from the fact that a lot of our way of teaching drawing comes from a Eurocentric place. It's in direct line to Renaissance art, which really focused on realism, but also a sort of system of drawing that worked to depict people in a certain light. Other cultures had different ways of drawing, and other cultures, for example, focused on things other than realism. And it is worth noting, our studies of drawing are sort of also tied to all of our other Enlightenment ideals of how you understand the world, much of which is through a Eurocentric lens. But in America, this is no longer the singular classic face. In fact, globally, we are much closer to each other intellectually, and therefore there is no singular classic face. And with power comes responsibility. And so for artists, rather than just drawing what you know, if you actually want to be an artist who communicates with a broad swath of people, you need to look and study from a broad swath of people, draw a broad swath of faces, and hold back the racism.